For kids, the Christmas wish list can go on forever. Toy Story 3, a new bike, trucks, dolls, and candy. But for Michigan head coach Rich Rodriguez, the Christmas wish list is simple. A win for the Wolverines in the January 1st bowl game and keeping his job. Rodriguez says he will not lobby publicly to keep his job, but has said repeatedly he loves his gig at U of M and wants to remain with the team. Athletic director Dave Brandon said at the end of the regular season, he will make a decision on Rodriguez's future, not before the bowl game. After, of course, it could be a different story. While Rodriguez has his job on the mind, he's also prepping his team for the Gator Bowl in Mississippi State. He says other than the whole job thing, it's business as usual in Ann Arbor.
There's been some emphasis on Mississippi State when we go our team periods, but most of it has been more like a spring practice, a lot of fundamental work, a lot of good on good, and everything down there will be just like a game week. In fact, the fact that the game is on Saturday, our routine down there will be almost identical to a game week up here.
NFL action tonight, Cowboys and Cardinals on a little Christmas face-off. Arizona up 7-0. After a pick six, another pick six. Greg Toller has one man to beat, and it's John Kitna. He beats him 66-yard interception return, puts Arizona up 14-zip. Later, it's 14-3 Cards. John Skelton hits Andre Roberts. He makes one nice move there, and then 74-yard connection puts Arizona up. But guess what? Dallas would add a touchdown with under 2 minutes on the clock, and here's where we stand, 26-24 with about 40 seconds left in the game. Tomorrow night, the Grand Rapids Griffins will head back to the ice in a home matchup against Lake Erie. But first, we had to ask, what do pro hockey players want for Christmas, or what's been their favorite gift over the past couple years?
My favorite all the time was N64 that Christmas when he came out. My dad told me that he bought me the PlayStation. I started crying 2 days before, and then I was so rattled. I never wanted a PlayStation. At that time, the N64 just came out, and that was the hottest thing in town.
I think it was a GT snow racer. It was a toboggan, one of those black ones with the steering wheels on them, and it was pretty cool when I was younger. I think me and my brother both got them, and we had a blast. I think we used them for the whole holidays.
When I was 7, probably my favorite gift that I ever got was this big RC motorcycle, and it was battery powered, and I rode around probably a mile per hour. It was really slow, but it seemed like it was really fun when I was younger.
I have some headphones on my list right now because we spend a lot of time on the bus, and some noise canceling headphones would be great because we play our movies so loud they could burst an eardrum.
Of my Christmas list? Boy, that's really, really tough. I've really gotten into this traps. That Mike Babcock introduced it to me in training camp, and I got hooked on it. And so a nice gun case would be a really nice present for me this year, and hopefully I'll see it.
I guess it'd be the Stanley Cup for the Red Wings, and then the Calder Cup for the Griffins. But I think you get 2 wishes anyway.
NBA games on Christmas Day have become as synonymous as presents under the trees for good girls and boys. The difference in today's festivities, LeBron James might not be on Santa's nice list. Shall we start with Kobe, LeBron, and the boys? Lakers down 51-42 midway through. Kobe for 3. That one going to bring the Lakers within 6. But speaking of threes, LeBron James has one of his own on the other end. Making it rain, that's what he does. That puts the Heat up by 14. Former Michigan State star Shannon Brown representing Chi-Town. Also, 3-point parade, but not enough in the end as LeBron puts up a triple-double in the game. Heat go on to win at 96-80. Celtics and Magic from Orlando. Boston riding a 14-game win streak headed in this matchup. Boston up by 3 late in the game. The big guy, Shaquille O'Neal, may have had a couple extra Christmas cookies, but he moves all right, right? Gets the layup. Celtics up 5. Celtics up by 2 later. Brandon Bass, the stop and pop. That would tie things. And then Orlando up by 2. J.J. Redick gonna make it 4. Gets the jumper, and there was a little too much eggnog for the Celtics. Orlando snaps the 6th longest win streak in Celtics history, 86-78. Bulls and Knicks. New York rocking uniforms that look like my sister's green bean casserole. Knickerbockers down 63-57, but Amari Stoudemire on the slam there. New Yorkers within a couple buckets. Back and forth, though. Bulls trailing by 2. Derrick Rose up and in here. That is going to tie things at 87 apiece, but later it's Landry Fields. Getting pretty fancy underneath. Check out the drive and drop. The Knicks going to win 103-95.
You know, Tara, there was no bowl games today,
Oh, boy.
so I had to do something to get
Oh,
us both
boy.
in the holiday and football bowl spirit.
Oh, my goodness.
Bam. There we go.
That's not going to work when Nebraska joins the Big Ten. I'm going to tell you, you can wear that right now, but starting in 2011.
Just for Christmas
things are gonna
today.
Just for Christmas.
Yeah, we'll let them get away with it. All right, Kevin will be right back with one last look at your forecast.